Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the ballpark here at Mustang High School. And it is senior night for your Broncos tonight. So senior night festivities getting underway, and we want to make sure and take some time and recognize our Mustang Bronco baseball seniors making his way out onto the field right now. Our first senior up tonight, that is Cade Childers. Cade is the son of Brian Childers and Crystal Watson, and he will be attending the University of Oklahoma after graduation. So again, so glad we were able to get senior night in tonight. Weather does not look like it's going to cooperate much later, so we're going to make sure and try to get through this so that we can get everything done.
He will attend Murray State University. Kylan Dodge.
Our next senior making his way out onto the field, there you see, is Kylan Dodge. Kylan is the son of Casey and Tiffany Dodge, and Kylan will be attending Murray State University after graduation here in Mustang. And you can see catcher Wyatt Williamson bringing out probably one of, if not just the coolest senior gifts these guys get. They get a framed jersey, just absolutely beautiful. And then, so a great memento, great way to recognize and honor these seniors here tonight.
Cale is the son of Bo and Amber Embry.
Our next senior making his way out on to the field, well, that'll be senior Cale Embry. Cale is the son of Bo and Amber Embry. And Cale will be attending Canadian Valley Technical Institute after graduation from here in Mustang, studying to be an electrician. So that is senior Cale Embry there with his family and getting his senior jersey. So Cale Embry's been around the Bronco baseball program a long time, has played a lot of meaningful moments here on this field as well as others. Next senior making his way out to the field right now, well, that is senior Blaine Fulmer. Blaine is the son of Robert and Jill Fulmer. There you can see sister Paige Fulmer making her way out there as well. But Blaine will be attending Southwestern College in Kansas and majoring in physical therapy. Blaine, one of the outstanding two-sport athletes here in Mustang, a member of the Mustang Bronco football team as well.
Next is senior Luis Herrera. Luis is the son of Luis.
Next senior making his way out onto the diamond, that is Luis Herrera. Luis is the son of Luis and Elena Herrera, and he is undecided on his plans after graduation. So they're stepping out up to home plate, senior Luis Herrera. So they'll smile and get all the photos taken, and they've got capture every moment of this here tonight.
Our next senior is Zane Lynch.
This next senior making his way out on to the field, that is Zane Lynch. Zane is the son of Zach and Sarah Lynch, and Zane's plans after graduation are undecided, but he does want to major in sports medicine. So Zane Lynch, our next senior being honored here tonight. So Zane has done a great job here leading the Mustang Bronco pitching staff this season as a senior.
Next is senior Derek Wagner. Derek is the son of Damon and Marnie Wagner.
Our next senior making his way out, that's Derek Wagner.
Derek Wagner.
Derek is the son of Damon and Marnie Wagner. Derek's also undecided on his plans after graduation from here in Mustang. But there is a good look at senior Derek Wagner.
Our last senior is Caden Williams.
And then our final senior being recognized here tonight, well, that'll be senior Caden Williams. Caden is the son of Eric and April Williams. He's undecided on his college plans or on where he will attend college, but does plan on majoring in health sciences upon graduation. So there is our final senior tonight, Caden Williams. And you can see him stretched out there from baseline to baseline. 8 Bronco baseball seniors, 8 young men that have been a part of this program for an extremely long time and have been outstanding representatives, not just of Bronco baseball, but outstanding representatives of Mustang High School and the incredible not only student athletes but students that walk these halls each and every day. And we appreciate everything that they have done to be outstanding representatives of Mustang, of themselves, and of their families. So congratulations to each one of these baseball seniors, and hey, congratulations to their families too. It is not easy. If you know really anything about baseball, especially on this level, there are a lot of late nights, a lot of miles that are traveled and things like that, and these young men cannot do it by themselves. It takes a great support team. So congratulations to their families on this accomplishment as well. And there you see our baseball seniors right there at home plate. They'll get a few more pictures taken, and then we'll have a few more of the normal pregame festivities. We'll have our coaches meeting there at home plate, and you can see the guys having fun with this one as they get down. It's like an 8-man football team lined up right there. So, but we've got a couple baseball games to play. So tonight, Mustang welcomes in Putnam City North, and we'll take a little bit of a deeper look into that here in just a few minutes. But we'll take a timeout. We'll be back with the starting lineups and tonight's first pitch. You're watching Bronco Baseball, brought to you by Oral Surgery Specialists of Oklahoma.
Just like in baseball, you need a solid team. At FMBT, we know all about teamwork. Come bank with us and hit a home run every time. The First National Bank and Trust Company, member FDIC.
At Oral Surgery Specialists of Oklahoma, we're committed to providing exceptional oral care tailored to your unique needs. From wisdom tooth removal to gum grafting or even complex jaw surgery, our experienced team is here to ensure you receive the highest standard of care.
With our specialized approach, you can guarantee quick healing and long-lasting results.
Our state-of-the-art technology and minimally invasive techniques are designed to make your experience as comfortable as possible.
We understand that oral surgery can be intimidating, but our state-of-the-art facility and minimally invasive surgical techniques are designed to make your experience both safe and comfortable.
Whether you're in our office for wisdom teeth, jaw surgery, a dental implant, or a gum graft, you can be sure that our team is going to take really good care of you.
OU Health's ER and Urgent Care is now open with 2 convenient locations in both South Oklahoma City and Yukon. You get the convenience of an urgent care and all the expertise of an ER under one roof, and you only pay for the level of care you need. To learn more, visit www.ouhealth.com/oneroof. In-network with most major insurance providers, including Medicare and Medicaid.
It's good to see you again, Paige.
Always good to see you as well. Joe Cooper Ford has become Oklahoma's leader in giving more money for trades. That's why we outsell our competition 2-to-1. And remember, we'll beat any competitor's price by $500 or we'll give you $10,000. Who loves you, Oklahoma?
Loaded the dishwasher.
Reward yourself at Schlotsky's.
Welcome back to Bronco Stadium here tonight. Again, Bronco Baseball brought to you by Oral Surgery Specialists of Oklahoma, serving all your wisdom teeth, dental implants, jaw surgery, and gum grafting needs, providing every patient with a remarkable and beneficial experience every time. Opening soon right here in Mustang. So starting lineups for both teams being introduced here. First for the visitors, the Putnam City North Panthers, coming into tonight's game, 6-22 overall, 4-8 in district play, and then they lost 6-0 to Westmore last time out. But for the Panthers and head coach Greg Johnson, they'll start this way. Leading off at second base, number 5, Rocco Caratini. Batting second in right field, number 8, Teague Ferguson. Batting third at shortstop, number 9, Quincy Robinson. Cleanup hitter at first base, number 14, Jesse Aaron. Hitting fifth and behind the plate, the catcher, number 15, Atticus Duffy Relf. Batting sixth, the designated hitter, number 4, Aaron Wall. Hitting seventh over at third will be number 1, Austin Guerrero. Out in center field, number 16, Jaquari Dansbury. And batting ninth out in left field, number 19, Robert Marcy. Getting the start on the mound for the Panthers tonight, that will be number 11, Gavin Lang. Your Mustang Broncos, coached by head coach Joe Patterson. 16-14 overall, 6-6 in district play. Took a tough one last time out against Enid. They lost 3-1, but Coach Patterson will start this way tonight. Leading off in center field will be number 1, senior Blaine Fulmer. Batting second and DHing, number 3, senior Zane Lynch. Hitting third, playing first base, well, that'll be number 8, senior Caden Williams. Batting cleanup and behind the plate, the catcher, number 9, Wyatt Williamson. Hitting fifth in left field, that'll be number 7, Parker Weston. Batting sixth and getting the start on the mound tonight, number 2, Camden Mantooth. Hitting seventh in right field, number 10, Brody Fields. Batting eighth at second base, that'll be number 13, Bryson Deaver. And batting ninth over at third base, number 4, senior Luis Herrera. And then getting the start at shortstop tonight, that'll be number 19, Tucker Crossnow. So that is how these two teams will get things started. We will take another quick break. We'll be back with the first pitch and all of tonight's action. Once again, Bronco Baseball brought to you by Oral Surgery Specialists.
The RE/MAX team is homegrown and went to school right here in Mustang. Just like my players give it their all on this field, their agents bring that same passion and dedication to helping families in our community. Give them a call and let them go to work for you.
We're not your average driving school. At Top Tier Driving Academy, we're raising the bar for driving schools everywhere. Whether it's our state-of-the-art facilities or our best-in-class training vehicles, you'll have everything you need to go and start your own adventures. Top Tier Driving Academy.
Welcome back to the ballpark here in Mustang. Two teams getting ready to make their way out on to the field. Again, starting on the mound today for Mustang, that'll be number 2, Camden Mantooth, and his battery mate behind the plate, as always, number 9, Wyatt Williamson. Looking for a good contest here today. Mustang really trying to pick up 2 extremely important district matchup or district wins here in this one. It's actually been changed to a double header. Originally play one game here and then have the return game over at Putnam City North tomorrow, but Putnam City North's field, well, we got word that it is basically submerged right now after all of the rain that we've received the last few days, and the forecast does not look good. So They decided to try to get both of them squeezed in here tonight, and that is definitely another advantage to the all-turf field here in Mustang. First season we've played on this all-turf field. You know, we used to have the split turf and grass, but this year a beautiful-looking field here in Mustang. Your News Channel 4 KFOR first pitch forecast for tonight's game. 77 degrees outside, wind out of the southeast at times, and it will get up and gust. So we'll see if that's going to help carry anything out towards left field as we get ready to get things started. Temperature actually feels like about 82 degrees outside, still pretty humid. So there you can see the wind 20 miles out of the south. So first pitch in there on the inside edge, called strike, and we are underway here in Mustang. First pitch right at straight up 5 o'clock. That one down and away, evens it up. 1 ball and 1 strike. Leading off, the Putnam City North second baseman, Caratini, swings over that breaking ball. 1 ball and 2 strikes, so Mantooth works ahead to the first hitter. Down in the zone, evens it up 2-2. Camden comes into 37 2/3 innings pitched, 2 wins, 2 losses, and an ERA of 2.04. And he sets him down looking right there. A strikeout, number 32 on the season. So Caratini goes down looking, and that'll bring up the right fielder, Ferguson. So Mantooth off to a good start here tonight. That one drifting or breaking away from the left-handed hitter, called strike. Right. Ooh. That one looked like it was right down the pipe. I think that one caught the umpire by surprise. Must have been a little bit high. That one, they're up and away. So 2 balls and a strike. Mantooth really trying to stay away from Ferguson. Count 3 balls and a strike. That one just a little bit upstairs, so Ferguson draws the walk. So 1 on with the shortstop. Quincy Robinson stepping into the box. Camden's allowed 28 hits so far this season. 16, make it 17 walks now after Ferguson worked that one. Down in the dirt, nice job by Williamson to keep that in front of him, holding Ferguson on over there at first. Putnam City North, we mentioned it, 6 wins against 22 losses. Pickoff throw, diving back in is Ferguson. And they sit at 4-8 in district play, so they still could be a little sneaky here if they were somehow able to steal a couple of games today from Mustang. That would put that, make a big log jam right there in the middle of the district. That one fouled up and out of play for our first local foul ball of the game. So the official sponsor of all foul balls from Bronco baseball. Another pickoff attempt. Diving back in is Ferguson. 1 ball and 2 strikes to the Putnam City shortstop. Evens it up 2-2. Mantooth sets. In on the hands, fouled off down the right field line.
Foul ball outside of the stadium and return it to the ticket booth for a free local restaurant appetizer.
So right down the right field line, about 1 mile, the local here in Mustang. Another pickoff attempt, and this one, each one's gotten a little bit closer to getting Ferguson over there, but still not tight, not quite. One lifted out towards left center. That's going to get in the gap and go all the way to the wall and takes an awkward bounce. So Fulmer has to track that one down. Ferguson's going to come all the way around from first to score, and sliding in head first safely into third is Robinson. So he has an RBI triple.
First baseman Jesse Aaron.
And that walk comes back to hurt Mustang. Robinson 90 feet away himself. And so the first baseman, Aaron, will step into the box. Cleanup hitter. One up and away. One misses, and Wyatt's going to walk out and go have a little chat with his buddy Camden Mantooth on the mound. Just get him to settle down.
First National Bank and Trust Company
bit.
is the official title sponsor of all Bronco baseball live stream broadcasts.
So Wyatt will trot back behind the plate. Camden's down in the count, 2 balls and no strikes again to Putnam City North cleanup hitter Jesse Aaron. Nice job by Wyatt behind the plate. And Mantooth in danger of losing this one as well. This is up and in. So runners on the corner here in the top of the first, still just the one out. Caratini, the leadoff hitter, went down looking. Ferguson drew a walk, and then Robinson scored him on that RBI triple, and now Aaron draws the second walk of the inning. And it'll be the catcher, Atticus Duffy Relf, with an opportunity to try to widen the gap here. Called strike. Quick snap throw over to first, trying to catch Aaron, maybe leaning the wrong way or not paying attention. And that can be a dangerous play, that quick snap throw, because if that gets away from the first baseman, Williams, well, then that run on third is definitely coming in. Throw down to second, a little bit high, but should get him. Yeah. So a little bit of a late slide by Aaron. Throw just a little bit off the mark by Williamson, but fielded nicely by Deaver, and he's able to put the tag on. And so 2 away. And just like that, Mustang now Bronco coaching staff asking for the count. But I think there's a little bit of a discrepancy. That one, hot shot over to Herrera, up with it, strong throw, picked nicely at first for the third out, and Mustang escapes, only giving up the one off of the walk from Ferguson, who was driven in by Robinson. Robinson stranded out there at third, and we will head to the bottom of the first. Our first look at the Bronco bats coming up here in just a moment.
Discover authentic Italian cuisine at Emma L's in West OKC, featuring freshly prepared Italian favorites. Everything made to order. Dine in or get it to go. Emma L's Italian Kitchen, Kilpatrick Turnpike and 39th Expressway. Let us do the cooking.
Hey Bronco fans, this is Larry Andrews with 777 Roofing and Construction. We're proud supporters of the Mustang Broncos. Go Broncos!
Billy Sims knows barbecue.
Like what?
How about 9 meats, including brisket, chicken, pork, turkey, and ribs?
Okay, how?
We start early to slow smoke the most delicious meats for over 12 hours.
So when?
Every day.
Where?
Wherever you want. Online, dine in, curbside, or carry out. We've had a passion for over 15 years of serving delicious barbecue to people like you. Billy Sims has fast, drop-in friendly neighborhood service. Loud enough for a tailgate and fancy enough for a wedding. Like we said, Billy Sims knows barbecue.
I understand that buying or selling your home isn't just a transaction, it's a journey. Because your dreams and your investments matter, I'm committed to working for you. With communication and integrity as my main priority, let me show you how I'm different. Liz Howerton Real Estate, making big moves.
Who just picked up Buffalo Wild Wings Go? The Hankster! Hank! What?
Jimmy already got B-Dubs Go.
Yeah, Jimmy already got B-Dubs Go. Jimmy already got B-Dubs Go?
Jimmy already got B-Dubs.
Okay, Jimmy already got B-Dubs Go delivered, but did he get 6 free wings?
Yeah.
No.
Back here in Mustang as we head to the bottom of the first inning, due up for the Broncos. It'll be Fulmer, Lynch, and Williams. If anybody gets on, then it'll be the cleanup hitter, Wyatt Williamson. And Mustang only surrendered one. There were an opportunity for Putnam City North to put at least one more on the board, but they were able to get Aaron, who drew a walk. He was thrown out. Nice play between Williamson and Deaver for the second out, and then Duffy Ralph grounded out third to first to end the inning. Mustang only surrendered the one run. So leading off will be the center fielder, number 1, Blaine Fulmer. Blaine comes into tonight's game hitting .322 on the season. So an on-base percentage of .465. 29 hits, 25 of those singles. So he's done a good job getting on in that leadoff position. That one misses well outside, ball 2. Again, Zane Lynch, the DH here in game 1. He waits on deck, and Williams, first baseman Williams, is in the hole. That one popped up a mile high. Second baseman Caratini settles in underneath it. And just like that, one away as Fulmer
designated hitter number 3, Zane Lynch.
Fulmer pops out to the second baseman, and that'll bring up designated hitter Zane Lynch. Zane .317 to this point in the season. Only 62 plate appearances, 41 official at-bats. And he'll take one for the team right there as Zane is hit by pitch, so he will.
First baseman number 8, Caden Williams.
He will stroll on down to first base, and Mustang has one on now with one away. And first baseman Caden Williams will step into the box. Caden Williams batting just a shade under 250. Swings through that high heater for a strike. So Lynch on over at first, short lead. Now he takes another step away, and he'll step back over towards first base as the count evens up, 1 ball and 1 strike. Lynch dives back in. Bronco Baseball would like to thank First National Bank and Trust Company for being the official sponsor of all Bronco first innings. First National Bank and Trust is one local community bank.
That's a local restaurant foul.
For 131 years, First National Bank and Trust has been in your community and committed to your financial success. First National Bank and Trust Company, member FDIC. 1 ball and 2 strikes here to Williams. Breaking ball swung through and missed, and sliding in safely at second. So Lynch moves to second on the strikeout, but there are 2 away now. And that'll bring up catcher Wyatt Williamson. Cleanup hitter, 352. .25 hits, 14 singles, and 11 doubles. I'd like to see him make that a dozen because that would even it up. That one well wide. Duffy Relf has to stretch way out to get that to keep it from getting to the backstop. You don't want to get one where Wyatt can get those big, strong arms extended on one. He could barrel one up and tie this one up easily. Popped out towards right field. Drifting over is Ferguson, and he hauls it in, and Mustang will leave one on at second base. We'll get ready to head to the top of the second. Broncos trailing 1-0.
Broncos, are you looking for?
Whether on the field or on the road, performance is everything.
Oklahoma football star Danny Stutzman knows Classic Chevrolet OKC will deliver the year-end savings he wants. Limited time, new Silverados, $13,000 in total savings. Yes, $13,000 total savings. New Tahoe, $7,000 off MSRP. Don't miss out. We're committed to delivering you a winning drive with our best year-end offers. And Danny?
Loyalty counts. I'll be committed to Classic Chevrolet OKC.
Just like in baseball, you need a solid team. At FMBT, we know all about teamwork. Come bank with us and hit a home run every time. The First National Bank and Trust Company, member FDIC.
At Oral Surgery Specialists of Oklahoma, we're committed to providing exceptional oral care tailored to your unique needs. From wisdom tooth removal to gum grafting or even complex jaw surgery, our experienced team is here to ensure you receive the highest standard of care.
With our specialized approach, you can guarantee quick healing and long-lasting results.
Our state-of-the-art technology and minimally invasive techniques are designed to make your experience as comfortable as possible.
We understand that oral surgery can be intimidating, but our state-of-the-art facility and minimally invasive surgical techniques are designed to make your experience both safe and comfortable.
Whether you're in our office for wisdom teeth, jaw surgery, a dental implant, or a gum graft, you can be sure that our team is going to take really good care.
Back here to action in the top of the second. This will be the designated hitter, Wall, leading off. Wall batting in the 6th spot. We mentioned the importance of these games here for Mustang tonight. Mustang sitting in that 4th place in District 6A-1 with that 6-6 record. But right behind them, Edmond North at 5-7. And they've got a couple winnable games up on their schedule as that one's fouled off into the Putnam City North dugout. Foul ball right down the left field line. Well, hey, Straight up that left field line, about 9 miles, you'll run into the local on historic Route 66. Out and about, getting your kicks on Route 66, stop by the local. Swing and a miss, second strikeout as Wall gets a Juice It Up strikeout. Juice It Up, the official sponsor of all Broncos strikeouts, and they are your go-to destination for delicious smoothies, acai bowls, raw juices, and satisfying snacks to fuel your day. It's Juice It Up. That one in for a strike, so Mantooth has kind of got his feet underneath him here a little bit. He's led off both innings here with strikeouts to the leadoff hitter, and quickly up in the count now, no balls and 2 strikes to third baseman Guerrero. That one up in the zone for a ball. As I mentioned, Edmond North 5-7, and they are taking on Putnam City West. Right now on the schedule it says today and tomorrow. They may be in a situation too where they're trying to get both of those in today, as the weather for tomorrow does not look like it's going to cooperate. And that one, check swing foul back to the backstop. And so Mustang going to do all they can to try to stay ahead of Edmond North and stay in that 4th place in the district. One grounded down that left field line towards the local on Route 66 again. Here in District 6A1, setting on top is Edmond Memorial, 26-5 overall, 12-0 on the season. Just a great season going right now for the Bulldogs. Jaguars right behind them at 10-2 in district play. Putnam City North lost to Westmore their last game out. I believe it was a 6-0. That one, line shot, trying to get in underneath that one was Crossnow, but it just couldn't get it off the end of his glove out into center field. So a single for Guerrero. And that'll bring up center fielder Dansby. Jaquari Dansby stands in, big, tall, a right-handed hitter. Squares to bunt, pops it up, and a great hustle play by Williamson to try to get underneath that one. That is not an easy, because he's got to get up out of that stance, find the ball, and then get after it. He laid out, but that one just a little bit too far out of his reach. You can see just how much Mustang wants these when you've got your catcher trying to make plays like that this early in the game. Throw over to Guerrero. He's back in. Again, Dansby squares around to bunt and fouls it off, so he's down to no balls and 2 strikes. We'll see just how much confidence Coach Johnson has in Dansby's ability to get one down. Swinging away and just got a piece of that one. So you could barely hear it scrape off the bat. So he'll stay alive. And then Mantooth just rears back and blows that one by him. Another Juice It Up strikeout. That's 3 here today, 2 in the inning. And that'll bring up the 9-hole hitter, Marcy. Robert Marcy. Another left-handed hitter. Guerrero's still on over there at first base, 2 away. That one on the inside edge, called strike. Great pitch right there by Mantooth to the left-handed hitter. He's got to get out and get on that one. If not, he's going to foul that off, or it's going to be a jam shot off the hands. Again, trying to come inside a little bit too far this time. Wyatt takes a quick look there after it, bluffing the throw down to first. And now another snap throw over. Diving back in is Guerrero. 2 away in the top of the second, 1 in for Putnam City. They scored in the top of the first, and that's where we stand. Breaking ball tails low and away, and chasing that one was Marcy. So Mantooth now 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning. And he does just that for his 4th juice-it-up strikeout. So faced 4 batters, struck out 3, and we will head to the bottom of 2. Mustang coming to the plate.
OU Health's ER and Urgent Care is now open with 2 convenient locations in both South Oklahoma City and Yukon. You get the convenience of an urgent care and all the expertise of an ER under one roof, and you only pay for the level of care you need. To learn more, visit www.ouhealth.com/oneroof. In network with most major insurance providers, including Medicare and Medicaid.
Here at Joe Cooper Ford, we have a wide selection of Ford trucks and SUVs to choose from. Plus, we'll give you more for your trade-in just to get you in that new Ford truck. And remember, we'll beat any competitor's price on a new Ford by $500, or we'll give you $10,000. Who loves Yokohama?
Reward yourself at Schlotzsky's.
Back here in the bottom of the second, and leading off for the Broncos, that'll be left fielder number 7, Parker Weston. So now the home plate umpire signals that we are ready for play. First offering by Lang, low and away. And Bronco track and field, the girls looking to defend their state title from last year and keep getting performances like this out of Cassidy Watkins, and they're going to be set up just to do that. Bronco track down in Ardmore. That one fouled off out of play over the right side. And when it comes to the long jump, Cassidy just keeps widening the gap between her and the rest of her fellow competitors, as she was the owner of the state record. Well, she just broke her own record and has extended it now on the long jump, 21 feet, 2.5 inches, the new state record. So again, set by the previous record holder, Cassidy Watkins. But so congratulations to Cassidy on, again, just improving on that state record. So Bronco track and field, once again, an outstanding season, both on the boys and girls side. That one lifted out towards right center. Ferguson ranges over to his right and was able to settle in underneath that one and makes the play. And so Weston is down as he flies out to right field. And now coming to the plate will be the pitcher, Camden Mantooth. Camden hitting .282 on the season. On base percentage of .374. He's a threat for extra bases. Out of his 24 hits, 8 of them are for extra bases. 4 doubles, 2 triples. So you'd like to see Mantooth get hold of one and get out there into scoring position for the bottom third of the lineup. One's lifted, and it's going to, thought maybe that was going to drop in, but Dansby just long, rangy, gliding steps to his left, just kind of nonchalantly reaches out and pulls that one in. So second out of the inning. Mustang hit the ball hard twice, but just happened to be kind of right at people. And that'll bring up the right fielder, Brody Fields. Fields takes a whack at the first offering, and I don't think Dansby's going to catch that one. It's going to bounce off the wall. Fields turns and takes a look at the third base coach, and he will cruise into second base standing up.
Second baseman Bryson Deaver.
So Brody was hitting 347. That'll climb just a little bit as he gets on now. So he doubles to center field, and that'll bring up second baseman Bryson Deaver. Again, Fields' third double of the season. Deaver at the plate, 2 away, runner there on second base in scoring position. See if Brody can keep the line moving. Lying a long look back at second base before he delivers that one outside for ball 2. So Bryson ahead in the count. On deck, third baseman Luis Herrera. That one again well off the outside edge. That one over in the opposite batter's box. Duffy Relf, again, has got to get out there to make that stop. Again, if that one gets by him, Fields is definitely over at third. Lying in danger of walking the 8-hole hitter, Deaver. Good comeback pitch there by Lang, called strike. Bryson taking all the way on that one. Lang sets. Check back. That one's going to drop down right in front of Ferguson. Fields is hustling around. The throw's cut off, but it's not going to be in time. And ball gets away. So Deaver's going to hustle down to second. So Deaver, a nice shot out to right field. Ferguson lets that one drop in front of him. And Fields hustling all the way around to score. So on the RBI single by Deaver, who then advanced to second on the throw, and that'll bring up third baseman Herrera. So 2 outs, but 1 in, and a man back on second base. Luis hitting .232 on the season, but here's good news. Runners in scoring position, that jumps up to .375. So Luis has done a nice job taking care of business with the bat when he's had some guys out there in scoring position. Love to see Luis, again, continue to just keep the line moving, put the ball in play, and see if you can make something happen. Sends that one right back to where it came from. No hesitation by Coach Patterson over at third. Again, throws cut off by the pitcher, and Deaver will come around to score. So back-to-back RBI singles by Deaver and Herrera, and that'll flip the lineup back to the top. Blaine Fulmer. Fulmer popped out to the second baseman to get the Bronco bottom of the first started. Throw over, back in. Fulmer hitting .322 on the season, but again, more good news. That average jumps up to .364 with runners on base. Reaches for that one, pops it up. First baseman Aaron waves everybody off, and he hauls it in, and that'll be the third out, but not before Mustang puts 2 on the board and takes a 2-1 lead as we head to the third inning here in Mustang.
Swadley's is serving up Oklahoma's favorite barbecue without ever leaving your car. That hot, tender, smoky goodness is ready for you to pick up in our drive-thru or convenient curbside service.
Hey, put it in the front seat, please.
We'll even serve your self-driving car.
Thank you.
So come on, we're Swadley's, world-famous barbecue, family-owned and operated.
If you want the real deal, call State Farm agent Drew Vincent in Edmond today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Even though our name has changed to Bank 7, the same friendly faces are here continuing to serve our community. We hope you'll come see us soon.
Back to action here in the top of the third, and that one is going to bounce and get over the wall for Caratini. Caratini, a ground rule double. As Weston was giving chase on that one, and it just got over him a little bit and took a big hop off the artificial surface over the wall there in left field. So Caratini on with a double. Caratini, first pitch swinging. He did not want to go down again. He went down looking to get the party started here today. He was not about to let that happen again. So runner in scoring position out there at second base with no outs. And the right fielder, Ferguson. Ferguson walked and came around to score. The only Panther run of the contest so far. Half-hearted attempt at that one. Never really got the bat around squared. And that one is fouled off here in the back. Again, all foul balls brought to you by our good friends over at the local, out and about in Anita. You can stop by and grab a quick drink or a great bite to eat. Visit the local here in Mustang on a 152, or again, just about 9 miles up the left field line right there on historic Route 66. Big looping swing and a miss for Ferguson. So he's down, no balls and 2 strikes. Mantooth has really settled in here after that first inning. He's kind of slowed his pace down just a little bit, but has done a good job working himself out of some jams, and then has been helped out by the guys behind him out there in the field. And a big swing and a miss, another juice it up strikeout. That is 5 here this afternoon for Mantooth, as Ferguson goes down swinging. And stepping up will be the shortstop, Robinson. Robinson delivered that RBI triple to get the 1 Putnam City North run. Big, strong, right-handed shortstop. Is that breaking ball on the outside edge? Nasty pitch right there. That one misses down in the zone. Camden check of the runner back at second and delivers. That one started high and just kind of stayed there. Gibson, nice stop behind the plate. Now the count has swung the other way here. 3 balls and a strike to Ferguson. Or sorry, to Robinson. And that one, Robinson thought for sure he was getting a free pass, but the home plate umpire has other thoughts. That one down in that low inside corner. Tough for the big, tall Robinson to do anything with that. Full count now. Payoff pitch on the way. Camden delivers, reaching for it, and it hits the runner, and so he is going to be out. So, and wasn't even really looking, was Caratini. So that there at second base, he sees the ball hit right out in front of him. He kind of needs to keep an eye on that, but that one hits him. So Caratini is out as the ball hits him, and Robinson is on over at first base. And there's now 2 away with Robinson on at first. First baseman Aaron at the plate. He walked, but was thrown out trying to steal second. And he'll hot shot fielded nice by Crossno, and he'll easy flip to Deaver for the third out. And Mustang will head back to the bats on top, 2-1 here in the bottom of the third.
Together We Church is the official sponsor of
Bubba's 33 is scratch-made food for all. Come see us for fun family dining. Bubba's 33 is located in the Westgate Marketplace along Interstate 40.
The Bridge is a church where change takes place. Rather than being a building where people far from God are met with shame, guilt, and condemnation, Jesus leads us to be a family that extends his grace, mercy, and forgiveness to everyone. No matter what you've been through or what questions you might have, we want you to be a part of the family.
Life is filled with so many moments worth smiling about, and you deserve to smile with confidence at every occasion. At Dental Depot, we're committed to helping you achieve a healthy, beautiful smile at every life stage. With over 40 years of client and community care, Dental Depot is proud to be Oklahoman's choice for high-quality, patient-focused general dentistry and orthodontics. Dental Depot, for every stage of your smile.
Just like in baseball, you need a solid team. At FMBT, we know all about teamwork. Come bank with us and hit a home run every time. The First National Bank and Trust Company, member FDIC.
At Oral Surgery Specialists of Oklahoma, we're committed to providing exceptional oral care tailored to your unique needs. From wisdom tooth removal to gum grafting or even complex jaw surgery, our experienced team is here to ensure you receive the highest standard of care.
With our specialized approach, you can guarantee quick healing and long-lasting results.
Our state-of-the-art technology and minimally invasive techniques are designed to make your experience as comfortable as possible.
We understand that oral surgery can be intimidating, but our state-of-the-art facility and minimally invasive surgical techniques are designed to make your experience both safe and comfortable.
Whether you're in our office for wisdom teeth, jaw surgery, a dental implant, or a gum graft, you can be sure that our team is going to take
Back to action here in the bottom of the third. Chopper down to the first baseman, Aaron. Picks it up and tags the base, and designated hitter Zane Lynch is down. First pitch swinging. So Lynch grounds out to the first baseman, and that'll bring up Williams, Caden Williams. That one misses away for a ball. There in the bottom of the second. The Bottom third of the lineup took care of business, put 2 runs on the board for the Broncos, giving them the lead 2-1. Lang not comfortable. He checks in, and then he'll step off, reset, and get ready to go. Breaking ball for a strike, and the pitch came up about 2 or 3 feet short of the pitcher. Had to play it off the hop on the mound. Another big breaking ball swinging right over the top of that one was Williams, so he's down 1 ball and 2 strikes. Mustang's done a good job. They've only struck out once today. They've put bat on ball. It just took them a little bit, and that's a shot right down the line, and it's just foul.
That's local restaurant foul ball.
You could see the turf fly right there. Just missed, I'd say maybe a couple inches. That was a rip by Williams right down that left field line. He was all over that one. Now over to Robinson at short, up with it off a couple of hops. So Williams hustling down the line, makes it a close play, but he
Catcher Wyatt Williamson
grounds out 6-3, and that'll bring up the catcher Wyatt Williamson. Wyatt popped out to right field for the final out of the first inning. Another thing you've got to love about the catcher, Wyatt Williamson, he steps up into the box barehanded, no batting gloves. Just a good old-fashioned, old-school, hard-working catcher. No batting gloves, just goes in getting ready to do work each and every time. Makes a big cut at that one and misses. So 2 balls and a strike, 2 outs here in the bottom of the third. That one caught just a piece of it, so count will run 2 balls, 2 strikes. Good eye there. That one misses high and away. Lang, I think he thought that one was close enough. Catcher Duffy Relf turns around and gets an explanation from the home plate umpire as to where that one actually missed. And then off-speed pitch. Williamson out in front of it just a little bit. And he will go down on strikes, and that will put an end to the third. And we will head to the News Channel 4 KFOR 4th inning here in Mustang with your Broncos on top 2-1.
OU Health's ER and Urgent Care is now open with 2 convenient locations in both South Oklahoma City and Yukon. You get the convenience of an urgent care and all the expertise of an ER under one roof, and you only pay for the level of care you need. To learn more, visit www.ouhealth.com/oneroof. In network with most major insurance providers, including Medicare and Medicaid.
Oklahoma's known for its lakes, farm ponds, and creeks. And whether you take a highway or a dirt road to get there, Joe Cooper Jeep gets you to your destination. And remember, we'll beat any dealer's price on a new Jeep by $500, or we'll give you $10,000. I love you, Oklahoma.
Fourth inning coming up here in Mustang, and Oklahoma News Channel 4 is the official sponsor of all Bronco fourth innings. They're your source for all breaking news, streaming live video, traffic, sports, and severe weather coverage. KFOR looking out for you. And, well, I think I mention it just about every time, man. If you have not, make sure and download that Forewarn Me app today, especially with the way they're talking about the possibility of the weather getting a little bit sideways here tonight and on into tomorrow. Keep up to date with all the alerts and everything with the News Channel 4 Forewarn Me app. First pitch swinging was Duffy Ralph. Fielded nicely there by Herrera at third, and a strong throw over to Williams, who makes a good play on it. So
Designated hitter Aaron Wall.
a one out. That was hard work for those guys right there. But Duffy Ralph, it'll go down, just grounds out 5-3. But Mustang had to make a play on both ends of that one. And the designated hitter, Wall, a strikeout victim, and takes a look at a strike on that one. Comes in a little bit low. Speaking of apps, like we said, the Forewarn Me app, courtesy of News Channel 4. If you haven't already, make sure and download the Mustang Broncos Athletics app. It will help you keep up to date with everything going on in the Mustang Bronco Athletic Department. You can set it to get custom in-game alerts and information about your favorite teams or just each and every one of them. That one comes up about a foot short and skips up and over everybody. So Mantooth lost the grip on that one. One of the great things about the app, hey, you can click right on it on MHSBroncosports.tv. There's a link to all of our broadcasts. That one off the inside half of the plate for a ball. But unfortunately, well, this is going to do it. This will be our final broadcast for the athletic season. Fouled off the end of the bat, evens it, or runs the count now full. So love being here at the ballpark. Hate that it's coming to an end after this one. But it has been quite a ride for us this year. Lifted out towards left field. Weston arranging to his left, comes in a step and makes an easy catch right there. So Wall flies out to Weston in left field, and there's two away, and that'll bring up third baseman Guerrero. Guerrero hit a shot at Crossnow, the shortstop, and Crossnow made a nice play on it, got over there quickly, but it was just off the tip of his glove and trickled out into center field. And now this one popped up to Williams on the right side. He watches it in, and that will be the third out of the inning. So our first 1-2-3 inning of the day for Mantooth and the Broncos, and we will head to the Mustang half of the News Channel 4 fourth inning right after this timeout.
Hi guys, come see us in Luigi's Bistro in Yukon.
2101 Westbury Drive. Enter as friends, leave as family.
Mustang. Let's get excited for another winning year here in Mustang, Oklahoma. And to all my Mustang fans, go Broncos.
Leading off the bottom of the news channel for fourth inning, that is left fielder Parker Weston. He takes a look at strike one. Parker flied out to right field there in the second inning. Broncos had 2 outs there before they got things going in that second inning to get those 2 runs. So a 2-out rally by the Broncos to give them that 2-1 lead. We still set on right now. Counts 1 ball and 2 strikes to the Bronco left fielder. 290 hitter tonight. Lang sets, delivers, and Weston watches that one on the outside edge, just kind of froze a little bit, thought that one was maybe going to keep breaking outside, but it stayed in just enough. And Parker goes down looking, third strikeout for Lang. And Mantooth will step into the box. Mantooth flied out to center field. He's 0 for 1 tonight. Well outside. Not sure that's the pitch Duffy Ralph was looking for. He was set up down and in. It went up and out and got in on him a little bit quicker than he thought. That one misses down low, so 2 balls and no strikes. Hot shot over to third, skips right over the glove of Guerrero out into left field. And Mantooth is on with a single. That was a hot shot. Guerrero was in just a little bit, and that one skipped off the turf right over Guerrero's glove and out into left field. So Mantooth on at first, and Brody Fields will come to the plate. Fields got the party started. So he doubled to center field and came around and scored the first run of the contest for Mustang. So you'd love to see him get hold of one here. Fields hitting .347. Again, now 3 doubles on the season. 11 RBIs, and he's doing all he can to try to add to that.
Fried double eggs, that's a local restaurant foul ball.
That one fouled off the end of the bat, right back into the screen. So another local foul ball right back at us. Off and running. This one's popped up. Shortstop there, Robinson giving chase and having to hustle all the way back over to first was Mantooth.
Second baseman Bryson
He's able
Deaver
to get back in. So 2 outs now as Deaver will come to the plate. Deaver's an RBI single. Outside edge throw down to first base from the catcher Duffy Ralph. And Mantooth just a couple steps back into the bag. Probably just one of those giving him something to think about. Big cut just behind that one. That one popped up behind the plate in foul territory. Duffy Ralph giving chase, and he can get to it before it gets into the net, and that will do it for the Broncos in the News Channel 4 fourth inning. So one man left on, and we will head to the fifth. Mustang on top still by 1.
Hold the elevator. Thank you.
Reward yourself at Schlotzsky's.
Billy Sims knows barbecue.
Like what?
How about 9 meats, including brisket, chicken, pork, turkey, and ribs?
Okay, how?
We start early to slow smoke the most delicious meats for over 12 hours.
So when?
Every day.
Where?
Wherever you want. Online, dine in, curbside, or carry out. We've had a passion for over 15 years of serving delicious barbecue to people like you. Billy Sims has fast, drop-in friendly neighborhood service. Loud enough for a tailgate and fancy enough for a wedding. Like we said, Billy Sims knows barbecue.
Join us before the big game at Fiesta Mexicana. Fiesta Mexicana is the best place for authentic Mexican food in Mustang. Located at 230 North Mustang Mall Terrace next to Walmart. Fiesta Mexicana, where every bite is a fiesta. Here in the top of the fifth, Mustang on top of Putnam City North 2-1. Leading off center fielder Dansby for the Panthers. First pitch swinging, a hot shot just past Herrera there at third. Weston up with it. So
left fielder Robert Marcy.
Dansby on swinging at the first pitch. And Assistant Athletic Director Greg Oliver up here in the press box with us today. He's running the music machine. Points out it's back-to-back innings, first pitch swinging, hard hit balls for Putnam City North. So 1 ball, no strikes to Marcy, the left fielder. He struck out his first time up. Dansby, who's on over at first, he was a strikeout victim, so he's 1 for 2 on the day now. Squaring to bunt, and a great play by Herrera. Charging in, that ball drifting away from him, reaches across his body and just yanks that one out of midair for the first out. So Marcy was trying to bunt. Basically lines out to the third baseman, Herrera, who was charging in. So 1 away now. Back to the top of the lineup, Caratini. Caratini struck out looking to start the game. He's kind of had an interesting evening here so far. Then had a ground rule double in the third. And on a hard hit ball by Robinson, Caratini coming off of second base wasn't really paying attention to where the ball was, and it hit him. So he was ruled out as he was hit by a ball in play. Watches that first one in for a strike. That one on the outside edge. Williamson comes up quickly, looking down at first base, but Dansby was back in. Now a throw over. Off-speed pitch comes in just a little bit low. 2 balls and a strike here in the fifth. First of 2 games today. Again, this one has been tonight's contest, and then we're going to try to squeeze in the second one. Unfortunately, we will only have Game 1 for you here on the broadcast. But Putnam City North's field is unplayable, and the prospect of the weather has everybody deciding to go ahead and play both of these. The officials are going to, or the umpires are going to get together, and the field umpire has ruled that the pitch did hit Caratini. So it'll actually be Caratini is on first, hit by pitch. And so that'll move Dansby over to second base. So 2 on, 1 away in the top of the 5th. And Ferguson at the plate. 0 for 1. He walked in the first, did come around to score. Again, the only Panther run. Struck out in the third. This one lifted a mile high, charging in as Fields, and also racing out was Deaver, the second baseman. That's a tough play for Deaver as he's still kind of backpedaling. He's got Fields who's coming towards the ball, able to track it all the way, but Deaver hauls it in for the second out. So now 2 away with 2 on, and Mustang looking to get out of a little bit of a jam and hold on to this 1-run lead. Fouled back. Right off the chest protector of Williamson. He doesn't even flinch at that one. No action in either pin. We're about midway through game 1. Stays up in the zone. 1 ball, 1 strike. Mantu just rears back, lets it fly, and blows it past Robinson for the second strike. So 1 pitch away from getting out of the inning. And then time called. Robinson steps out of the box. Quick throw, got him. Great play right there, just timed out perfectly from Mantooth and Deaver. And he is thrown out. At second is Dansby, and that will end the inning here in Mustang. We'll head to the bottom of the 5th. Broncos coming back to the plate.
Let's go boom.
Welcome to Charleston's, where great food and great service is what's on the menu. Business lunch after landing that big sale? Check. Never miss ordering our mouth-watering spinach dip? Check. Catching up over some margaritas? Check. Or just a craving for our key lime pie? Checkmate. No matter the reason, big, small, or none at all, you gotta come to Charleston's.
Bubba's 33 is scratch-made food for all. Bubba's 33. Watch the game with us or catch some curbside to go. Bubba's 33, conveniently located at I-40 and MacArthur.
We're not your average driving school. At Top Tier Driving Academy, we're raising the bar for driving schools everywhere. Whether it's our state-of-the-art facilities or our best-in-class training vehicles, you'll have everything you need to go and start your own adventures. to your driving academy.
Luis Herrera will lead it off in the bottom of the 5th for the Broncos. Herrera, an RBI single in the 2nd inning. So he's looking to continue taking care of business there at the plate here tonight. First pitch swinging, reaches for that one, lifts it out straightaway center, right there in the middle of the shadow logo. Dansby makes just a slight adjustment. Really couldn't have been placed any better. And Herrera flies out to center field, and leadoff hitter Blaine Fulmer back to the plate. He is 0 for 2. He's popped out to the second baseman and the first baseman. One skips in, gets away from Duffy Ralph, ball 1. While we've got a second, and all of this is pending the weather, but it's a busy day tomorrow for Broncos soccer and Broncos softball. Soccer playoffs get underway. That one on the outside edge for a ball. Soccer playoffs get on the way. The boys will travel to Stillwater, where they defeated the Pioneers earlier this season in a 3-1 contest. So a good matchup for Mustang, and that was at Stillwater. They won that game as well. So in that one, hot shot back up the middle, fielded nicely by Robinson, and then a wild throw gets away from Aaron, and Fulmer will dive into second base safely. So I'm not sure how they will officially rule that, but it's probably going to be an E6.
Designated hitter Zane Lynch.
And he winds up over at second base. And now the designated hitter, Zane Lynch, will step into the box. Lynch, 317 at the plate, but that average jumps all the way up to 462 with runners in scoring position. So a big-time opportunity for Mustang here to widen the lead. Lynch lays it down. He'll do a great job advancing the runner and almost beats it out, hustling down the line. So Lynch, he had the motor running. He had the motor running right there. But so the sack bunt moves Fulmer over to third. And now Williams steps into the box. One on the inside half of the plate, too far in for a ball. He's struck out and grounded out. So Caden's still looking for his first hit of the contest. But again, boys soccer will be at Stillwater tomorrow, and then the girls next Tuesday. Yeah, that's a week from. So next Tuesday, the girls, they'll be on the turnpike up the road to Jinx as soccer playoffs get started. About a week away from that. And then hopefully, slow pitch softball playoffs will get started, and we'll be hosting right here in Mustang as your two-time defending state champion Mustang Broncos get back into action. So as they'll have Putnam City West and Tahlequah here in their regional. Those two teams will get it started at 11, and then the rest of the games will all follow the completion of that contest. But again, Mustang looking for another state championship here in slow pitch softball. The heavy favorite, as they're the #1 ranked team in Class 6A, finished the regular season at 24-2. And we will have a visit to the mound for Putnam City North. So we'll take a quick timeout and be back. See if the Panthers make any changes, as Mustang is threatening to put some more on the board here in the bottom of the 5th. Back to action here in Mustang. Visit to the mound brought to you by Pickleman's Gourmet Cafe. So Fulmer is down at third. Caden Williams is on over at first, and that brings up the catcher, Wyatt Williamson. So runners on the corner. That one in the upper outside corner of the strike zone. Wyatt Williamson, 333 with runners in scoring position. Quick throw over to first, back in easily. Is Caden Williams. Fouled back into the net. A local foul ball. So the local, some of the absolutely best appetizers you can get at the local right here in Mustang or up on Route 66. Fried deviled eggs, if you're into that. My all-time favorite is the pretzel. That thing just absolutely melts in your mouth. And then off and running was Williams. And then trying to figure out the umpire in the field. Williams was about halfway down. The pitch had come in. It bounced in. Called time, but they're going to let Williams stay at second, it looks like. But
hey, I wasn't asking what our runner was doing. You're standing there right there looking at him.
And Coach Patterson, I think, was asking for an explanation as to exactly what was going on. But seems to be like everything's okay, and it actually works out in Mustang's favor because Williams is on now at second, so two in scoring position. And Williamson at the plate. That one watches that one in for a ball. That's a tough one to take when you're down in the count, no balls and 2 strikes. So still not 100% sure what happened a couple pitches ago. Wyatt reaching out for that one, fouls it off the end of the bat to stay alive. So another local foul ball like we were talking about. Their appetizers. You can't go wrong with anything on the menu over at the local. Chases that one outside, and that will put an end to the inning. Mustang was threatening, had 2 on in scoring position, but unable to get anybody across. And we will head now to the 6th. Mustang still holding on to that 1-run lead.
Discover authentic Italian cuisine at Emma L's in West OKC, featuring freshly prepared Italian favorites, everything made to order. Dine in or get it to go. Emma L's Italian Kitchen, Kilpatrick Turnpike and 39th Expressway. Let us do the cooking.
Just like in baseball, you need a solid team. At FMBT, we know all about teamwork. Come bank with us and hit a home run every time. The First National Bank and Trust Company, member FDIC.
OU Health's ER and Urgent Care is now open with 2 convenient locations in both South Oklahoma City and Yukon. You get the convenience of an urgent care and all the expertise of an ER under one roof, and you only pay for the level of care you need. To learn more, visit www.ouhealth.com/oneroof. In network with most major insurance providers, including Medicare and Medicaid.
At Oral Surgery Specialists of Oklahoma, we're committed to providing exceptional oral care tailored to your unique needs. From wisdom tooth removal to gum grafting or even complex jaw surgery, our experienced team is here to ensure you receive the highest standard of care.
With our specialized approach, you can guarantee quick healing and long-lasting results.
Our state-of-the-art technology and minimally invasive techniques are designed to make your experience as comfortable as possible.
We understand that oral surgery can be intimidating, but our state-of-the-art facility and minimally invasive surgical techniques are designed to make your experience both safe and
A dental implant or a gum graft, you can be sure that our team is going to take really good care of you.
Bottom of the 6th inning, just getting started here in Mustang, and that one up and in, having to top of the 6th inning. My apologies. I'm getting a little bit ahead of myself. Maybe I'm getting a little bit nervous as I look around. Everybody's got their phones out, and it looks like way down in southwest Oklahoma there along the border. Weather's starting to pop up. One down low in the zone. So 2 balls and 1 strike to shortstop Robinson. He had an RBI triple. And then he actually got on in the 3rd inning. It's a hit by Robinson. It was the hit by Robinson that actually hit Caratini coming off of second base. So he was awarded first. Caratini was ruled out. And then a big swing and a miss. Another juice it up strikeout. 6th strikeout of the contest.
First baseman Jesse Aaron.
So Camden Mantooth taking care of business there on the mound. Again, it was a little bit of a shaky first inning. Did give up the 1 run, and then they've had to work themselves out of some jams from that point. But they have taken care of business, and he has really made life difficult here. That one grounded over shortstop, up and over with it easily is Crossnow. So Aaron grounds out 6-3. So quickly, the first 2 hitters down. Mantooth and the Broncos sat him down 1-2-3 in the 4th. He only faced 4 hitters there in the 5th inning. Robinson was at bat in the top of the 5th. That one fouled off the leg there. That doesn't feel good. Duffy Relf took a chop at that one, and it came down and caught himself. But yeah, Robinson was at the plate in the top of the 5th when Dansby was picked off second base. So he led off again here, but he struck out, and then Aaron grounded out. And now the catcher, Duffy Relf, is up at the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike. Make it 1 ball and 2 strikes. Mantooth has made a little bit of a living on that outside edge here today. Home plate umpire has given him that pitch, and he's been consistent, and that's all you want as a pitcher. And that is going to be
1 mile down the right field line.
Local foul ball down the right field line. Just about 1 mile right down the right field line. You'll find the local on Highway 152. And then just again rears back, throws it right by him. Another strikeout. So 2 strikeouts in the inning, 7 overall. And it's another 1-2-3 inning for Camden Mantooth and the Mustang Broncos. We'll head to the bottom of the 6th. Mustangs still on top by 1.
Here at Joe Cooper Ford, we have a wide selection of Ford trucks and SUVs to choose from. Plus, we'll give you more for your trade-in just to get you in that new Ford truck. And remember, we'll beat any competitor's price on a new Ford by $500, or we'll give you $10,000. Who loves Yokohama?
Hey Bronco fans, this is Larry Andrews with 777 Roofing and Construction. We're proud supporters of the Mustang Broncos. Go Broncos!
I understand that buying or selling your home isn't just a transaction, it's a journey. Because your dreams and your investments matter, I'm committed to working for you. With communication and integrity as my main priority, let me show you how I'm different. Liz Howerton Real Estate, making big moves.
Whether on the field or on the road, performance is everything.
Oklahoma football star Danny Stutzman knows Classic Chevrolet OKC will deliver the year-end savings he wants. Limited time, new Silverados, $13,000 off MSRP. Don't miss out. We're committed to delivering you a winning drive with our best year-end offers. And Danny?
Loyalty counts. I'll be committed to Classic Chevrolet OKC.
Back with you here in Mustang Bronco Baseball, brought to you by First National Bank and Trust Company. We appreciate them being big-time sponsors of Bronco Baseball and Bronco Athletics this season. Parker Weston leading off the Mustang half of the 6th inning. He jumps out ahead, 2 balls and no strikes. So Lang still on the mound here for Putnam City North. One over to Caratini at second. Up with it, Weston hustling down the line. Again, makes that play a little bit closer than you expect it to as he shows off some of his speed. But he grounds out. And that'll bring up Mantooth. Mantooth 1 for 2 here today. He's done a great job on the mound. Yeah, has 7 juiced-up strikeouts today. And then he was absolutely trying to park that one out on the soccer field there over the left field fence, I think. He just absolutely reared back and gave everything he had to that swing. That one up and in just a little bit. So 1 ball and 2 strikes. One down and away. So evens it up 2-2 to number 2. Lifts that one out towards left field. Marcy giving chase, but he's not going to get there. Bangs it off the top of the wall. And Mantooth will motor into second base with a stand-up double. So just slingshotted that one out towards left field over the head of Marcy. He hit that. He squared that one up. Maybe put a nice little ding out there in that left field wall as hard as that one bounced off of it. And the left fielder, Brody Fields, will come to the plate. Fields 1 for 2. A double and then popped out to the shortstop. Sends this one over to the second baseman, Caratini, up with it over to first, but that will move Mantooth down to third.
Second baseman, Bryson Deaver.
So sacrifice by Fields and moves Mantooth to third, and Bryson Deaver will step in. Deaver, an RBI single in the second inning, got on base, and then he came around to score. And we're going to have a courtesy runner for the pitcher.
Now pitch running for.
Coming in to run will be number 16,
Derek Wagner.
senior Derek Wagner. So the senior here on Senior Day getting an opportunity to do his part to try to help Mustang get a big, much-needed district win here in this contest. Deaver at the plate. Just one of those, just put the ball in play and see if something good can happen. Lying way outside. Don't forget, at the end of tonight's contest, we'll have our Southwest Cleaning Services post-game show. We'll have the final line score delivered by Domino's, as well as our top-tier player of the game, brought to you by Top Tier Driving Academy. We want to thank Domino's for our starting lineup deliveries all season long. Domino's pizza, pasta, sandwiches, and more. You can check them out online for carryout or delivery. It's Domino's.com. As Deaver flies out to the second baseman, Caratini, that will end the inning. Mustang will leave a runner stranded on third, and we will head to the top of the seventh. So 3 outs away from getting game one here in Mustang.
Swadley's is serving up Oklahoma's favorite barbecue without ever leaving your car. That hot, tender, smoky goodness is ready for you to pick up in our drive-thru or convenient curbside service.
Hey, put it in the front seat, please.
We'll even serve your self-driving car.
Thank you.
So come on, we're Swadley's, world-famous barbecue, family-owned and operated.
If you want the real deal, call State Farm agent Drew Vincent in Edmond today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
We're the new 99.7 The Wolf, and we're the only station in OKC that plays genuine, authentic country music from the past as well as today. Oklahoma country is 99.7 The Wolf.
Top of the seventh inning here in Mustang. The 6, 7, 8 hitters due up for Putnam City North. Wall, Guerrero, and Dansby. And ball one in to the North designated hitter, Wall. 0 for 2 on the day. Struck out and flied out. And then drifting all the way back and colliding with his shortstop, Deaver and Crossno kind of got together. Fulmer was right there behind him, but Deaver able to hang on to it and get the first out of the inning. And that'll bring up third baseman Guerrero.
Third baseman Austin Guerrero.
Guerrero 1 for 2. He singled and then popped out to the first baseman, and looks like Crossno kind of coming up maybe with a little bit of a hitch in his giddy-up right there. Member of the Bronco coaching staff out to talk to him as he and Deaver kind of collided with each other, both of them giving chase to that pop fly that drifted out into shallow center field. And Tucker Crossno is going to kind of walk that one off and then take a couple throws and make sure he's okay, and he gives him the thumbs up, and we'll get back to action in here in the top of the seventh with 1 away. A doubleheader here today due to the impending weather for tomorrow and poor field conditions over at Putnam City North, but unfortunately we are only able to bring you game one of the 2-game set here today. That one well up and inside off the mitt of Williamson, so ball one. Third baseman Austin Guerrero at the plate, watches a strike. Lifts this one out towards left center. Fulmer drifting over, and he hauls that one easily. Had to run a long way, but had it tracked off the bat of Guerrero from the start.
Center fielder Ja'Cory Dansby.
And that'll bring up the number 8 hitter, center fielder Dansby. Dansby 1 for 2 as well. Struck out in the second inning. And then singled to left field in the fifth. Advanced over to second base, but then got picked off to end the inning. And he's down, no balls and a strike. Make it 0-2 as he took a wild cut at a ball that was definitely up and in. And so and to
Juice
go
it up.
ahead, another juice it up strikeout.
Strikeout.
A juice it up strikeout to end the ball game. That'll be 8 strikeouts today for
And that's your ball game, baseball fans.
Camden
With the final
Mantooth
score,
against
North.
Putnam City North. And they'll have a
Mustang
short little break, and then they will get everything turned around and get ready for Game 2. But that is going to do it for our broadcast here of Game 1. And we'll go ahead and just jump headfirst into the Southwest Cleaning Services postgame show. And Mustang gets the 2-1 victory here over Putnam City North, a big-time district win. They move to 7-6 overall in district play. And again, there's still, some opportunity for a little bit of a shakeup, but Mustang takes care of business in Game 1. And we will hopefully be able to get the second game in here tonight. For Mustang, the final line score delivered by Domino's. You can check them out online, Domino's.com. Order online for carryout or delivery. But for Mustang, 2 runs on 5 hits, no errors. So, and again, they get the 2-1 win here in tonight's contest. Our top-tier player of the game brought to you by Top Tier Driving Academy. Safety first, confidence always. Top Tier Driving Academy has you covered. Mustang family owned and operated. Well, that's going to be pitcher Camden Mantooth with those 8 juice-it-up strikeouts. After giving up the 1 run in the first inning, Mantooth really settled in and took care of business, made life difficult for the Putnam City North hitters the remainder of the game. Got some good plays from the guys in the field, but congratulations to Camden Mantooth being our top-tier Driving Academy player of the game. Well, that's going to do it. Not just for the ball game here on MHSBroncosports.tv, but this was our last broadcast of the athletic season for Mustang High School athletics. So it's been a heck of a run this year. We started all the way back in August, getting things ready, and then got the ball rolling with a great football season for Lee Blankenship and the guys. And again, we're probably going to blink twice and turn around once, and next thing we know, we're going to be right back in the thick of it. But from all of us at MHSBroncosports.tv, thank you so much for joining us, not just tonight, but all year long. We hope you've enjoyed our coverage, and it is our pleasure to bring you Mustang High School athletics here online on MHSBroncosports.tv. So, for tonight and until next season, we will see you guys again. It'll be when fall sports kick off. But until then, like we always say, hey, have a great rest of your night, a blessed tomorrow, and as always, go Broncos.